The Commodores were back at Arnie Allen Diamond at Gov Fuller Field tonight, but another loss came for Falmouth, falling 6-0 to Chatham. Hello and welcome to another edition of Closing the Door, along with Carter Bainbridge and Logan Soforenko. I'm Trey Redfield. So glad you're with us tonight. And Carter, big reason why the Doors went silent was because of the bats. Only 4 hits tonight put up by Falmouth.
And the 4th time this year that the Doors have been shut out by an opposing pitching staff. For the Anglers, it was Owen Stevenson, the starter, who pitched 7 shutout innings today. It's about as long as you'll see any pitcher go in the Cape League. He was outstanding, had good control today, kept the Doors off balance. Falmouth had just 4 hits in this game, only 1 for extra bases. It was a 9th inning triple by Jace Borfin, the only time today that they had a runner past second base. Just dominant stuff from the Anglers pitching. Not a lot the Doors could do but tip their hats.
And Carter mentioned dominant stuff, Logan. That came from Rock Riggio. He was a dog tonight for the Anglers at the plate.
Well, Rock Riggio had himself 2 home runs, but you also got to give credit to Guy Garibay Jr. He had a ball that I'm pretty sure has not landed yet in right field. Take away the home runs today, the Falmouth Commodores and the Chatham Anglers tie, but baseball is a game where you can't say what if, and if you take away this and that, Rock Riggio did what he did. In high school, he actually tied and broke records in the home run category. He had 12 home runs his senior season at Thousand Oaks High, did a bunch of home runs at Oklahoma State this past year as a freshman, and then he got his first home runs of the season today. He was swinging the bat like he had 10 this year. Absolutely insane, but Chatham Anglers, they're back in a playoff spot. They're just 1 point out of a playoff spot behind the Orleans Firebirds, but Rock Riggio did what he did.
Yeah, to say the least, Riggio was dominant tonight, right, Carter? But tomorrow you have an off day. How important is that for the Commodores?
Well, I think it's coming at a pretty good time for the Doors. They've had longer stretches of consecutive games this season. This wasn't a terribly long week, but I think when you lose back-to-back games against Eastern Division teams that on paper you should probably beat after such a hot stretch, 2 disappointing games for the Commodores that they can wipe away with an off day, get a little bit of extra rest, and then come back with a couple more games in this last final stretch, the final week of the season against some Western Division teams.
So the off day tomorrow, and then it gets real for the Commodores. It all gets back into the swing of things on Saturday, July 30th, when the Falmouth Commodores take on the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox. First pitch is set for 6 p.m. right here at Gov Fuller Field. This has been Closing the Door with Logan Soforenko and Carter Bainbridge. I'm Trey Redfield. The Doors fall to the A's by a score of 6-0 tonight.